Hi guys, so this is your law mentor Paridhi Tulsian, and today we will be discussing about the guidelines of the Symbiosis form. So Symbiosis generally takes out the form for Symbiosis entrance test, which is for other program, and Symbiosis law admission test, which is specifically for law. Overall, they give admissions for almost 10 UG programs. Today, we'll be discussing about law. It is scheduled on 6th May. So far, the timing is 9 to 10 a.m. and the website is mentioned here. Let's see how the form shapes up for us. So law program which are offered by Symbiosis over here are under BA LLB and BBA LLB. The total number of seats they offer right now is 300. There can be a change in that if required. Overall, when we talk about it, in BBA LLB, the requirement and the eligibility is 12th marks, which is 45% in the general category and 40% in the SC and the ST category. Overall, the locations of Symbiosis where all these courses are offered are Pune, where there are 300 intakes. Noida also, they have 300 intakes. Then we have Hyderabad, which is 240, and Nagpur also 240. Nagpur has a specific 25% seat reserved for students of Nagpur. Let's talk about that as well. So when I say Nagpur domicile, it's actually a city domicile, not a state domicile. So here, whoever has stayed in Nagpur for the period of 5 years as on date of commencement of the academic year and has done the class 12 from Maharashtra State Board or equivalent exam or degree certificate or for appearing for the qualifying examination of Nagpur University before admission to the program. Okay, documents which are required for PI VAT, which happens in the next stage, which will be domicile certificate issued by the competent authority, which is the collector's office, and class 12 mark sheet. Applicant appearing class 12 can submit bona fide certificate of the current institute or even the 10th mark sheet if they have done from the same institute. Moving to the admission routes to Symbiosis Institute, simple as you should be an Indian student. For Indian students, BA LLB and BBA LLB admissions are there for SLAT score, and all other program except SET general scores. If you are applying for anything else, that is also there. For international students, there is a different process. So admissions are centralized for all the constituent Symbiosis Institute and are routed through the Symbiosis Center for the international education. Okay, so if there are any students who are having an international certificate, can go through that. Moving to important dates of 2023, test registration deadline is 12th April 2023. You can fill the form, and admit cards will be available from April 22nd or April 28th. There are two series of tests. The first test is on 6th May, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The second one is on May 14. You can opt for any of the days, and the result till now they've said May 24th, hoping that it will be announced on that day. After the result is announced, they call for PI and VAT session, which we will be discussing separately on the preparation strategy of SLAT. Now, the pattern over here is simple. There are 5 subjects: logical, legal, analytical, reading, and general knowledge. That is the static GK. For all these, you have 12 questions in 12 marks. There is no negative marking. This 60 marks will be aggravated as 50, and the other PI and VAT will be 50. Total out of 100, the scoring will be done and admissions will be provided. When we talk about the registration fee, there is a slight change in the registration fee. Last year it was 1750. This year it is 1950, whereas registration fee per program is 1000 rupees. The checklist for form filling process have been kept here. So first thing I would say, please make sure you get all these things handy before you fill the form. Like a passport size picture, there are a lot of apps which will help you to size it to 10 KB to 500 KB. It should not more it should not be older than a 3-month-old. Okay, 3 month like you have clicked it in November last. If you're filling now, SSC and class 10th mark sheet, obviously HSC or class 12th mark sheet. Okay, if you have completed your 12th, if not, 10th will be applicable, or you can choose appeared for that. So this is the website is there. It is saying SAT 2022. It's the old screenshot, but same process is there. What we can do is we can register now if we are not a login already, and we can register through this. We can create an account. For creation of an account, you put your phone number. I would suggest put your own mobile number, so that all information are received by you and nobody else. Otherwise, sometimes you give it to the parents and you miss out. You also don't ask and they also ignore it. Better you put your own number in it. Moving ahead, this is how you agree. You put your phone number, you will get an OTP, and later the registration, entering the basic details come. You enter your name, your date of birth, your country, your nationality, okay, your field, your school, your college, like what you're opting for. Symbiosis, SLAT, you have to choose in that. Don't choose SET. And when it comes to preference, you will get Mumbai as one preference. So please, if you're a Mumbai student, choose one Mumbai. And then nearest cities, nearest like 2-3 hours travel cities, you have to choose. Generally, you get the first preference, but if at all, if something goes wrong, okay? And you have to upload your pictures as instructed. Once done, save and continue. Make sure you save first and then continue. Okay. Then common queries, which is asked is name as per your 10th standard marks. Yes, whatever is there in your documents, please make sure you do that. If you're putting up any of your identity certificate, that is your Aadhaar card or your license or your PAN card, though, make sure that your name is correctly spelled there. And overall, when we are doing the law aspirants, they will ask you for morning session, that is 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Make sure you choose that only. Afternoon session, there is none, so choose that. And if you want to apply for both, like you want to go for SET as well, you can go for that as well. Okay. Preferred test city, again, as I said, you have to choose 3 different cities. Verify all the details over here, and it cannot be changed later. So make sure then you further go for it. Once registration is confirmed, you click OK. You will be sent to a payment link where a OTP will be received on your phone again. That is why I said, now fees, as I said, is now 1950. So you have to pay, click here. Right now, I would say pay this fees, and then later for registration of different colleges, you can pay 1,000 rupees extra later. So here you make your payment, you have all the options: credit card, debit card, ATM pin, internet banking, wallet, UPI. Just sit with your parents when you do this. I don't want you to like have any discrepancies there. It is the payment you are doing. So make sure it is done in a better way with a guidance. Okay. Once you're done with all that, you will given a chance to check everything, your name, again, your birth date and everything. Make sure it is as per your documents. And post payment, you will be redirected to the application page where you have to again save and continue the form. Here, you have to check what all programs you have chosen and your picture is correctly there or not. If there is anything you would like to edit, please edit it before submitting. And if nothing is there, you can proceed to the next page. Common queries, which generally application form is there. 10 plus 12, you can mark appearing, okay? And program, be very sure that you're choosing SLAT, okay? So in that, you have to select the colleges, institutes. It can be both BA LLB and BBA LLB. Don't be choosy over here. And then it can be regardless of the campus you are choosing. I would suggest you can go for all of it, but yes, every individual registration is 1,000. So consult with your parents in that regard as well. And when you tick the box, 1,000 rupees extra fees comes. Once it is done, you again have to pay 1,000 extra. Click here to institutional payment. Same payment details can be put. And once you are done, everything is done, then click submit. The moment you click submit, you will get an SMS, and also your registered email ID will receive the details. After that, you will be receiving all the details on your SMS as well as your email ID. Keep on checking it, your admit card or anything. If not, just log in into SET, put your details, registration number, applicant number, a password will be generated, put that and you'll get all the details there. Okay, I would suggest take a hard copy, like a printout of this, as well as a free receipt and keep it with yourself. Registration number and password. What I do is when I get an SMS, I take a screenshot and put it in my favorites in my phone. Okay, so you can do that as well. And soon we will be sharing about the other law entrance exam guidance, and a lot of preparation strategies are coming. Just stay tuned on our IMS YouTube channel. It is called as IMS GSL. We will be guiding you on different law exams as well. So all the best, guys.